We're gonna slice up a brisket today. And a big reason for this is I kind of wanted to go over how we need to slice this so that we get as little waste as possible. We'll start with the way that I like to do it. I don't trim the fat off from the very beginning. It's got a pretty good angle on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this tip off. Because we're doing this for a catering, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there because people will definitely want to eat this. If it was for the restaurant, if someone asked for it specifically, yeah, we'd go right ahead and serve it to them. Otherwise, we'll chop it, but we definitely don't want to throw it away, even though it looks dry. I got that tip off. This is much more flush and easier to slice. We can just go ahead and start here. This fat on top, I won't worry about that until it gets really thick because it's good to have a little fat on here. Plus, the more of this that we slice off, the more bark that we lose, and we want to keep as much of that as possible. So on this brisket, I can tell right here, there's a lot of fat, so I'm going to go ahead and just trim it off. I don't like losing all this good bark, but nobody wants to eat that. And you can see it slices just super easy. You don't want to go too deep. And once you start to hit the meat, you can feel it. Back off a little bit. And this one is pretty fatty, so it did need to be trimmed. Just like that. See, no meat at all. It's still in here. From here on, we'll go ahead and keep slicing. Like I said before, we're going to try to keep as much of the bark here, and a little bit of that fat's okay. We're going to slice these pencil width thick as far back as we can till we get into the point, which you will be able to see the muscle change direction, and I'll show you when we get there. Now this one's got a little good chunk of fat here. Slice that off. Okay, and now we're getting into that point, and you see the muscle change here. Once you find that, it's real easy. You're just gonna take your knife and go into here. And after a little bit of experience, you'll be able to tell where it is. Just lay it over and just feel the fatty part. Once you get that open, you can do this and look, just slice right through. Now you've separated your flat from the tip. This piece is not much fat on there. I'm gonna leave that. I will season it though. And flip it over because it's just easier for me to slice from this direction. These pieces are pretty long, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut them in half. When we're putting it in the pan, we try to keep it stacked as nice and neat as possible. Keep it together, nice and tight, set it in there. Don't just throw it in there like I said before. That looks messy and it'll go dry faster. There we go. This is our 18 pounds of meat. And just to give you an idea, we originally thought this was gonna take 6 briskets to do, but trimming it up this way, I got all 18 with, it's about less than 2.5 briskets. So better than half. That's a lot of briskets to save. So guys, anyway, the big thing today was trying to show how to slice this so we get as much of the meat off as possible. And this practice really needs to work, not only for the brisket, but for our ribs and our pulled pork and our turkey. If y'all have any questions, y'all know where to find me. It's going on YouTube anyway, so if you like it, press the button. And I'm done. So that's how you cut up a body. Thanks for watching. Demonetized. Yeah, oh, dang it. I'm just trying to think of something. That's good. Is this one still going?
They're both still going.
Well, I'm gonna throw it in the pan.